What you're about to hear is a fun clip with Doug and Ginny that couldn't make it into the radio show, and we're sharing it exclusively with you.
Well, we're talking about stories, and
yeah.
Why don't we go ahead? Somebody start with the story.
I've got a good story about you.
Okay.
I was about 30 seconds pregnant. And this
No. What was he doing?
You had known you were pregnant for about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, okay. How close?
I was newly
how close
pregnant.
was he to you?
It was back in the day, Dom, when there were, believe it or not, there was a time in our existence where there were no cell phones. Mm-hmm. And my husband was traveling at the time, so I had no way to get a hold of him. And it was back when the day when the doctor would call you and tell you were pregnant at the end of the day. And I was so excited. And I was pretty close with Doug. I mean, we worked together all the time. And you already had children. I did not. And we would go into this tiny room and voice
This sounds
things.
worse the way you're telling
We would
the
go
story.
into this very small room with one microphone that we would share and do our headlines
for the 5 o'clock
newscast
news.
or the 5 o'clock news. Yep. And so I said, can I tell you something? He's like, yes, because he can't keep a secret, by the way, and neither can I.
No, that's why.
So
we're
that's
in the business we're in.
then, and that's why we work well together because we wouldn't keep any secrets between ourselves. So I said, I'm pregnant, and you said,
What did Jeff say?
and I go, oh, I haven't told him yet.
She hadn't told her husband. She told me first. So our
Does he know this?
Oh, yeah.
Jeff knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
You should do a show with Jeff. That would be entertaining. So we had it was one of the funny situations is back in the day, we used to co-MC a lot of events.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
We got out of that after a while because it just was smarter just do them alone. But anyway, we would co-host events for local charities and things like that. And our spouses would end up sitting together alone most of the night. So they took to, if it was a fancy gala, they would usually have a photo booth where people would get kind of a prom style picture taken. So they started making it a tradition, the two of them, to go get their pictures taken together. And there was a collection of Colleen and Jeff pictures. And
The problem is when one of us, I think, sees Colleen and Jeff together, or I see Jeff talking to someone and you see Colleen talking to someone, we sometimes get a little nervous because Jeff and Colleen really don't hold back.
no, they just my friend Mike calls Colleen the unfiltered line.
Okay, is that
Yes.
not
Jeff?
a good description of my husband?
Oh, yeah.
So
The
that's
two
why
of
we
them
get a
are-
little worried when we see them together. We were out recently and I saw them together sitting at the bar and I'm like, oh boy,
This is not going to be good.
Colleen and Jeff are talking.
That was just a preview of the engaging and delightful conversation that you can hear this Saturday on the No-Nonsense Roundtable from 10 to 11 on News Radio WHAM 1180 and NoNonsenseRoundtable.com.